legs pooped.
My legs are pooped.
They're amazing.
So, how are you feeling pre-race?
Good.
Feeling
Tired.
like a winner?
A winner with a chicken dinner. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So we are back at another grass track race. This one's Plomesgate, so the third event of the grass track race calendar. Currently they've got the men going around doing their devil, but it's not as warm as last week. It's 23 degrees, so it's quite nice. The sun's bright. But yeah, big men's field again. They've got the national 8k. But the women's first event is also a devil. There's 5 of us today, so that'll be interesting. A few new riders compared to last week, or different riders from last week. So this event's in Woodbridge, which is an hour and a half away from where I am. And some of you asked from last week's video what grass track is, and it's basically light track. So you've got a fixed wheel bike with a circuit. So today's 250 meters, although they run 200 millimeters short. But yeah, so it's a track bike with treaded tyres, so cyclocross like tyres. 2 people that did grass track when they were younger or in the past was Victoria Pendleton and also Beryl Burton and Laura Trott. So that's a good bit of news for you there.
Be how the cycle event be.
Got a head badge. Okay.
I once rode disc on Forest there.
Changing the gear down, it's feeling a bit heavy on the uphill because this course has a slight downhill on the back straight and then it goes round kind of a downhill uphill corner before it goes uphill towards up the home straight. But I'm feeling my gear's a little bit heavy, so we've put it down a little bit. Let's see how that goes. Is it alright if we show off your socks?
Yeah.
Should we show off your socks? Got some unicorns on it. They're amazing. So that was the national men's 8k, so that was 32 laps. Looked quite tough. There's a good headwind going up the home straight, which is the uphill, so that's the tricky part of today's circuit. But they're going to do the presentation. Dave got first, Nathan got second, and then someone from Ashwell got third. But yeah, so after their presentation, then got the women's 800. Legs are feeling a little sleepy today, but hopefully wake up in a bit. Race report for the 800. Started well, got in a good position, stayed to the inside line so I didn't have to travel further. Got a little box kind of with one of the other riders, and we ended up kind of getting a little argy-bargy because I think I drifted out a little bit and she'd come in, so we kind of made a bit of contact, but that's fine. And then they kind of dug and I kind of went with it. And then the top corner, I think my back wheel started skipping, but I kept pushing through it. And then they just kind of got away from me. So not great, but... So next we've got the women's handicap 500, which is 500 metres. And then each rider has their specific handicap or distance away from that start line, which is measured out, isn't it measured out throughout previous racing?
Yes, nationally handicapped.
So it's measured through previous races and where you've been placed, etc. So when you win the events, your handicap gets lower, etc. So this is the start, and already I'd messed up the start because I didn't react quick enough to the gun going, but basically just put in as much effort as I could to stay away or just go max out. Unfortunately, with 1 lap to go, at the top of the corner, my wheel was skipping a bit and I probably laxed off on the corner a bit too much, so I lost a bit of gap and speed, so I kind of went backwards a little bit, but kept digging, and then coming up to that the final straight, I'd just didn't have enough power to keep going, so I need to keep working on my fitness. So this next race is the women's 5k, and we had a male under 16 join us. It started off really quickly. My heart rate was so high for the whole event. I tried to stick on the wheel and stay tucked in as much as I could, but it got to a point I'd just gone pop because for some reason that day my legs were a bit empty and I just didn't have the power or, you know, the fitness for it. But I stuck in as long as I could. However, up here in the back straight, I couldn't put enough power in to keep with them, so I ended up popping off the back, and after that I just used the rest of the race's training and just sat up, and when someone came past me sprinting in to the back of the wheel, I just sat on at that high pace for as long as I could. Then we had the mixed handicap 500, so again I didn't start great, but I put in as much effort as I could and I got to the finals, and then I think this is the finals clip. Again, I just ran out of energy and power and just overall gassed out, I think, from the day. So it was quite tough. My legs were full of lactic, but I pushed as much as I could and ended up coming 6th overall in the 500, so I tried as best as I could just to keep going. But yeah, overall was alright.
She has now gone to the back and finished.
Post-race interview. Pretty dead today. I did that last one and my legs were like, no thank you. Had nothing when I pushed on the pedals. So today's been okay. It's been alright, not great, but it's good training. That's all that counts, and it was good fun. Everyone else did well. So for the women's Omnium overall, Ellie got first. Massive congratulations to her. She was so strong. Tilly second, and then I came third. So overall wasn't too bad. And then for the mixed 500, I got 6th. How would you say today went?
Judging by the colour of my face, yeah, I mean, to be expected. Ellie's outrageously strong.
Your legs pooped.
My legs are pooped.
Legs are pooped.
Rest day tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, I've not got a rest day tomorrow.
Oh god.
On Google, cheapest
How
you
did
could
it
buy.
go? It was really good. Really cold at some points, which was not very good. But yeah,
You should be very proud of yourself.
fun event. Yeah.
First. Just smashed us all. How'd it go today?
Alright, it was not quite as expected, but yeah, the 8k was alright.
The 8K
Managed
was
to hang in for a bit of it, and then the yeah, I was a bit taken out with the 800, so not quite the usual, but that's still fun. Bit cold, bit windy. So.
One more 2 beers. Dad can enjoy them later on. Dad, how do you feel with me winning you 2 beers? Here you go.
Best day out ever.
Best day out. How did Hannah find it supporting? It was alright. So I realised I never actually finished this video, so I just want to say a massive thank you to the organisers and the helpers for putting on this lovely grass track event. Hopefully someone is able to organise it again next year and it continues to carry on running. Again, thank you so much for watching my video and I hope you liked it. So make sure to go like, subscribe, leave a comment and share my video to make sure everybody gets to see what grass track is like and gets to give it a try. But thank you for watching and bye!